BITACO, environmental jewel. The township of BITACO, name derived from its ancient inhabitants, the Indians Bitacoes, is located in the municipality of La Cumbre, department of Valle del Cauca, Colombia, South America, on the western slope of the Andean mountain range, and is a biogeographical part of Chocó. It occupies a strategic position in the Pacific Forest Reserve, one of the most biodiverse areas in the world, and a major water producer. The highest section of the township is composed of forested areas located in the Divorcio Aquarium between the Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean basins, which makes it an area of connectivity for many and diverse species. The conservation area, 776 hectares, which makes up 35% of the township, consists of the Reserva Forestal Protectora de BITACO, that belongs to the nation, and several private reserves, among them the Reserva Natural Himalaya, owned by Agrícola Himalaya Company. BITACO's forests are recognized by BirdLife International and the von Humboldt Institute as an important area for bird conservation. And the International Union for the Conservation of Nature identified it as a hotspot and a relevant conservation ecosystem on a global level. According to the classification of life zones by Holdridge, the BITACO forest belongs to the category of tropical low montane rainforest, also called cloud forest, located between 1,700 and 2,050 meters above sea level. The biodiversity of the area has recorded over 256 bird species, 28 amphibians, 23 reptiles, 28 mammals, and 772 types of flora, including more than 150 types of orchids. The BITACO River is born in the reserve and constitutes 37% of Dagua River basin, which contributes to the siltation of the Bay of Buenaventura, Colombia's main Pacific port. The upper part of the BITACO River basin is the area with the greatest availability of water throughout the Dagua basin. It is the water reserve for the municipality of La Cumbre and also supplies water to the municipality of Dagua. This resource serves 7 village aqueducts that are owned by community organizations with 9,500 users nowadays. Like E12, there are multiple environmental problems in BITACO, where the deforestation and pollution phenomena stand out. BITACO is made up of 7 villages: Zaragoza, Chicoral, El Retiro, El Diamante, Chicoralito, Santa Fe, Palo Alto, and the town, represented by their community action boards and 2 council members. 70% of its population, 2,308 inhabitants, live in the rural areas. The access roads are unpaved tertiary roads. BITACO connects with a primary route from Cali to Buenaventura. The distance between Cali, the capital of the department, and BITACO is 1 hour. The town center has street lighting, water supply, and garbage waste collection. There is no sewer or drainage system. The town waste is dumped into the BITACO River that flows through town. In the rural areas there are some septic tanks, and all other waste is thrown into the streams. There is no garbage waste collection system. The socioeconomic characteristics of the region are derived from agricultural activities. The main source of employment is provided by Agrícola Himalaya Company, producer of the BITACO and Hindú brands, leader in the production of teas in Colombia, generating 140 direct jobs in BITACO and 180 in Jumbo. In addition, the region has crops of vegetables, fruit, coffee, heliconias and anthuriums. There are also herds of cattle as well as 2 micro-dairy companies. The village is a settlement of houses and businesses, a small health center, a nursery, playground, school and church. Most of the population borderline with extreme poverty. A large percentage has been affected by violence. The Educational Institute, La Libertad, is responsible for the education in the village. Ascribed to the department, it is the only government entity in the township and the heart of BITACO community. It has 6 venues for elementary school distributed in the villages and the town, and 1 high school that offers a technical agricultural certificate. There are 500 students, 25 teachers, and 10 administrators. Compulsory education in the township is 100% for the primary levels and 60% for high school. The Fundación Agrícola Himalaya is a member of the board of the educational institution and its faithful sponsor. The Himalaya farm has allocated half of its 213 hectares to forest and the other half to organic agriculture that includes the only tea plantation in the country adjacent to the cloud forest and considered a biological corridor. Agrícola Himalaya is conscious of its leadership position and knows that the company is growing and is sustainable only if it makes progress in the region and protects the ecosystem for future generations. This is why the activities performed by Agrícola Himalaya Company, its foundation and its employee fund are committed to creating a sustainable region.